It's going down.
Welcome back to another episode of Frozen King Talks. Your boy Frozen Prophet. We go ahead and get into it today. Today I want to discuss privacy or secrets, or however you want to put it, in relationships. When you're looking at your kings and you're looking at your queens, what is privacy and what are secrets in relationships? Man, I know this is going to be a touchy subject, and I'm probably going to catch some backlash for this, but, hey, this is stuff we got to talk about, you know what I mean? All right, so, like, the first thing that I want to bring up, like, if you look at privacy and you look at secrets in relationships, I know a lot of times people like relationships and shouldn't have secrets, shouldn't have to worry about really privacy or anything like that. I disagree with it. Of course, y'all let me know in y'all comments if y'all agree with it or disagree with it. And the reason that I disagree with it is because let's look at phones. You look at cell phones and stuff like that when you're looking at relationships. If I ask you as my queen, can I see your phone? What am I asking you for your phone for? What am I looking for? You know what I mean? Am I looking to see if you're doing anything you're not supposed to be doing? Or am I just asking you for your phone to check your Amazon account or something like that or whatnot? You know what I mean? But when you look at, I look at that as privacy. You know what I'm saying? That's that person's privacy. You know what I mean? That's not your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a child that's under, let's say, 18, you want to monitor what they're doing, you buy them a cell phone. Of course, ask for their cell phone. Make sure the child privacy is on different sites or apps and stuff like that are blocked on their phone. Just checking their phone just to, see what they're doing, make sure they ain't doing nothing they're not supposed to be doing. If you look at a grown person that you're in a relationship with, why do you have to do that? If you don't trust that person, why are you in a relationship with that person? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me for my phone, I'll give you my phone. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can go through my phone. You can check whatever you want to check for in my phone. I really don't care. But, you know what I mean? Like, what are you looking for in my phone? That's just like on the other end of it. If I ask you for your phone, what am I asking you for your phone for? What am I looking for specifically in your phone? If I'm asking you for your phone or something like that or whatever, there's something specific that I'm looking for in your phone. I'm not just asking you for your phone just to go through whatever websites you look at or your Facebook, Messenger, and all this stuff or whatever. I'm asking you for specific reasons, text messages, phone calls, so I can see who you've been communicating with, all that stuff. Again, like I say, if I don't trust you or I feel that you're doing something and all that stuff, I'm going to ask you. I ain't got to look at your phone, I'm going to ask you. You know what I mean? If it's something that I'm supposed to know, hopefully you'll tell me. If it's something that I'm not supposed to know, I'm pretty sure you're not going to tell me. But me asking you for your personal things like your phone or something like that or whatever, I just really think that is unnecessary when you look at relationships. You know what I mean? Y'all should be able to trust each other. If you come to me and ask me something, I should be able to tell you truthfully what's going on, and vice versa. I shouldn't have to ask you for your phone, and then when you say no, me get an attitude and then go into my brain and be like, oh, well, it's a reason that she don't want to let me see her phone. What is she doing? All this stuff now, I got to try to figure out how I can go sneaking around and all that stuff to get in your phone. I'm not about to do all that, all right? One of my backgrounds or whatnot is cybersecurity. You know what I mean? I can hack stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to hack your phone. I am not about to go through all of that just to see if you're doing something or, if you're talking to somebody else and all of this stuff or whatever. Like I say, I'll ask you. If you tell me, you tell me. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. If I don't trust you, again, why am I in a relationship with you? So that's one thing. Yeah, when you look at that, I look at that as privacy, not really secret. Some people can use that interchangeably. You know what I'm saying? If I ask you for your phone, okay, what are you trying to hide from me? Now you're holding secrets from me. No, I mean, that's that person's phone. That person feel comfortable within their phone, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I believe that every relationship has secrets. All right, it is what it is. Like I say, I know people say, well, you shouldn't have secrets or you shouldn't be private in a relationship. Y'all should be able to talk, communicate, go back and forth, and things like that. This person should know everything about you. That person should know everything about you. I say to a certain degree, all right, because I mean, at times, let's say the relationship doesn't work out. Now, this person knows all your secrets, all of your, everything that you've done in life. This person knows all of that. It was the breakup bad. You know what I mean? If this person go and tell the entire world or blast your stuff on social media and all of this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's I would say it's certain things that may not need to be discussed, but on the flip end of that, you know what I'm saying? If it has to do with you all's relationship, then yes, y'all should be comfortable enough to speak with each other about that. You know what I'm saying? That's not really a secret or being private. If you all are in a relationship together, then y'all should know what each other are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you feel that somebody is doing something, your king or your queen is doing something, and you have a feeling about that, ask them about it. They should be comfortable enough to come to you and tell you. Should be. Sometimes it's not that simple. You know what I mean? Sometimes some people have some things going on that they can't really verbally express, or they don't want you to, like with me. There's, some things that may go on with me in my life and stuff like that. I don't want to put that burden, you know what I'm saying, on anyone else. You know what I'm saying? People will come to me all the time and be like, hey, yo, bro, you got something to talk about? I'm always here for you. Let me know. We can sit down. We can chop it up. All that stuff. All right, bro, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Thank you. The majority of the time, my brothers know that I'm not fit to come and talk to them about certain things, you know what I mean, that's going on in my life. There are things that I will talk to my bros about, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship. There are certain things that I would talk to my significant other about, or my queen about, and stuff like that. Some other things that may I don't know, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know how they're going to really accept it. Give me a couple days. Let me think about what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me go through the motions of trying to get things figured out myself, trying to figure out how I can bring this information to you. You know what I mean? And then once I become comfortable enough with, yes, because I know 9 times out of 10 you probably go ask me questions. What do you feel about it? What do you think we should do about it? You know what I'm saying? Let me have a little bit of time to get that situated in my mind. That way, when those questions come, I'm able to answer those questions instead of being like, you ask me questions and I'm just like, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? And I like to have things at least already set up. You know what I mean? So if I'm asked, well, what do you feel? How are you going to deal with the situation? I at least have some options already. Yes, I want you to give me your feedback and give me your options, but I want to at least come to you with options that I may have. So yes, again, it's not me holding anything from you. It's just me taking a couple of days or a little bit of time or whatever to process this information myself. That way, when I bring it to you, I'm able to bring it to you and tell you the solutions that I have, and then see how you feel about it. You know what I mean? Even if I bring you something or you bring me something and we talk about it, maybe you may ask me what's on my mind or what do I feel about it. I may not know at the time. I may be like, that's kind of hard to really say right now. Let me think on it a couple of days, and then we'll come back to this topic and speak about it and see what would be the best thing for us to do. Or these are my options or opinions dealing with the situation that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But again, at the same time, some relationships are going to have secrets. Some relationships are going to have privacy in them. You can still have a healthy relationship with that in there. But again, I'm looking at it, or I'm speaking about it to the point to where if you wholeheartedly don't trust this person, you know what I mean? Jump back to the phones real quick. Like I say, if you ask me for my phone, I give you my phone, you go through my phone or whatever, you don't find what you're looking for. Is that something you fit to ask me every week? Let me see your phone every week. Something you gonna ask me every month? 2 times a week? 4 times a month? You know what I mean? Where would it end? Because you have a inkling of this person may be doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. So I'm going to ask and see if they're going to give me their phone or whatever it is. You know, if I ask you for your phone, you know, you may willingly give me your phone. I may go through, I may see some stuff that I don't like. I'm going to bring it to you, question you about it, stuff like that. It's up to you to change it. If I voice my concern, it's up to you to change it. If you don't change it, again, at the end of the day, you have a decision to make. Either you go stay and you go deal with whatever it is, or you're going to leave and say that, you know, this is probably the best thing for us to just go ahead and split, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? If you go live with it, live with it. You stop asking for something that you know you're probably going to find something that you don't want to find. You know what I mean? That's if you're gonna stay and be there and be in this relationship. Don't ask for information that you really truly don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? If you think that a person is doing something, you don't have to ask the person for the phone or all that stuff or whatever. If they are doing something, it's going to come out anyway, whether sooner or later, it'll come out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you ask me for your phone, you don't. If you ask me for my phone, I give you my phone. You don't find what you're looking for. Then what? Where do we go from here? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, is this something that you're going to continuously ask me for my phone to see if I'm going to give it to you so you can go through my phone to look to see what I'm doing? You can ask me what I'm doing. I'll tell you what I'm doing. Pretty much, I'm probably online somewhere shopping for firearms or shoes or looking at football games and all that stuff or whatever on it. You can ask me what I'm doing. Or you can see the phone. Don't matter. I don't care. But everybody is not like me. You know, I've seen full-out arguments turn to blows in relationships because somebody asked for a phone and the other person said no, and they just jump to the conclusion, oh, you must have something to hide. Why can't I see your phone? All of this stuff. And people be like, you know what I'm saying? It's just my privacy. I don't ask you to see your phone. Why do you need to see my phone? You know what I mean? And this full-fledged argument and all this stuff back and forth and turn to blows and all that stuff. Now you got a whole bigger ordeal and all that stuff and whatnot. But I mean, what do you all think? Do you all think that even something, some people may think that it's small. I just asked to see his phone, he said no. Or I just asked to see her phone, she said no. They must be doing something that they're not supposed to be doing because they won't give me their phone. I pay the bill on my phone, you pay the bill on your phone. Again, we're not kids. We're in a relationship. You know what I mean? Again, if you suspect me of doing something that I'm not doing, ask me about it. Talk to me about it. Let's discuss it. Why do you feel this way? What have I done to make you feel this way? You know what I'm saying? What have you done to make me feel this way? Let's discuss it. Let's figure out how we can come to an agreement on whatever it is, see if we can fix it, and then move forward from that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I've seen few relationships, might be, I'm pretty sure it's more than just the ones that I've seen, but I've seen relationships end all on the count of, I asked this person something, they told me no, or I asked them to see their phone, they told me no, or we're sitting right next to each other and they keep getting text messages and all that stuff or whatever, and I ask who's texting them, and they're like, don't worry about it. Now it's a full-fledged argument that turns to something bigger than what it should have been. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, what do you all think as far as having, I guess, what would be considered as some privacy in your relationship, or some things that may be looked at as secret in your relationship? If it directly impacts your relationship, then that's one thing. If it doesn't directly impact your relationship, do you still believe that you should have, I'm not really going to say an option, but do you still really think that you have I'm in this position, so I should know? This person shouldn't be able to tell me no on certain things. I should know. But then also, if you look at it on the flip side of that, the same thing you're asking your king or your queen, are you willing to do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? If you ask me to see my phone, I give you my phone. Then I ask you to see your phone and you tell me no. Or you ask me, what do I need to see your phone for? How is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would the other person take that? You know what I'm saying? Is that something that should be okay? And I know a lot of times, you know, people be like, you can't do what I do. True, I can't do what you do, but I can also stop you from doing what you want to do. You know what I mean? And again, different things like this cause tension and it can cause issues in relationships. Something even just as small as whatever it is, XYZ, anything. I'm not even going to come up with something else. But anything, something that may be looked at as something small that could have just been dealt with the conversation can blow up and be something a lot bigger than what it was, you know. But like I say, man, just let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think as far as having some I don't even know if I really want to say a healthy level of privacy or secrecy in your relationship, because I don't even know what a healthy level would be. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I just feel that in certain situations, and again, you know your relationship better than anybody else knows your relationship. So in your relationship, what do you feel is better? You know what I mean? Do you have a guy in your relationship that you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying, that you know if you don't give him your phone, he gonna punch you upside your head? That's one thing, you know what I'm saying? Or do you have a queen in your relationship that you're working with that if you tell her no, you can't give her your phone, and she gonna go out here and do something to your car, flatten 3 of your tires or something like that, bust your windows out because you told her no, that she can't see your phone? You know your relationship and your situation better than anybody else knows it. All right? So how do you feel in that relationship? I'm not telling you to go and try this method out. I'm not telling you to go figure out what kind of relationship you're in right now. Don't go to your king or don't go to your queen and be like, hey, let me see your phone. Don't do that. I'm just simply saying, if you've been dealing with this person for a while, you know their mannerisms, you know how they are. You know what sets them off. You know what calms them down. Don't go and do something that you know is going to set them off because you like, oh, well, I was just watching Frozen King talking and Frozen Prophet said, I should come and ask you for your phone. No, Prophet did not say that. So don't sit there and possibly get swung on because you figure that Prophet told you to go and ask this guy or this woman for your phone. I did not say that. I'm simply asking, what do you think about something dealing with that? Like I say, let's just go ahead and focus on the phone aspect of it. Do you think that it is okay to ask your person that you're in a relationship with for their phone and then just go through their phone? Again, like I say, if you don't find what you're looking for, then what happens after that? Is that the only time that you're going to ask them for their phone? Or is it still going to be a ongoing thing just so you can check up on this person and see what they're doing? Do you feel comfortable if they ask you for your phone? Would you give them your phone? But I mean, like I say, it just, I'm pretty much just speaking because there have been some talks of different things dealing with phones. I've overheard people talking about this subject. Of course, I've seen this topic floating through social media and stuff like that, and I'm like, I just wonder. I mean, I read the comments and all that stuff, but if a woman posts this, a lot of times women would follow behind the woman. I'm not saying every time, but a lot of times. If I see a man post this, the man would pretty much follow behind the man that posted. Again, not all the time, but some of the times I see that. So I'm like, this is a topic that I'm interested in knowing what you all think. Don't be biased one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me what you yourself think. You know what I'm saying? Kings, don't look at it like, okay, well, Prophet said this, well, I'm going to go with this. No, tell me what you think. If you think that being able to ask for the person you're in a relationship with, ask for their phone, stuff like that, go through their phone, all of that stuff or whatever, then that's fine. That's how you feel. And this is pretty much what this is. I'm just trying to see how you all feel about the topic in itself. Again, don't worry about what I'm saying and how I look at it. That's just my personal opinion and my personal view on it. Tell me what you all think about it. All right. Other than that, I'll get with y'all later on. It's your boy Prophet. Y'all know what it is. Frozen King Talk. Y'all be safe. One love.